Students of class plus 2. In the last video I told you about the astronomical telescope. Astronomical telescope is used when we see the objects which are very far from us, for example moon, stars, etc. So for observing these objects we use astronomical telescope. But in that case, we observed that if the final image is formed at infinitive, but now we will take the another adjustment if the final image is at d, that is the least distance of distinct vision. And same here in the telescope, again there are two lenses, one is objective and other is eyepiece. Objective is very large, it's of large aperture and having larger focal length also, as I told you in the last video also. And eyepiece is of very small focal length and small aperture. But here the object is very far, and those objects which are very far means which are at infinitive, the rays are always observed parallel to each other. This is the parallel beam of the light rays which we are observing from the heavenly bodies. And naturally this objective lens will make its image at its focus. This is focus FO. So this is A dash B dash is the image formed by the objective, which is formed objective of the object which is at infinity. Now the role of eyepiece. We are observing from the eyepiece. We can move eyepiece on left and right side. If we adjust eyepiece in such a way that its focus FE will come here, means beyond this A dash B dash. So this is the image formed by objective, will work like the object for the eyepiece. Now eyepiece के लिए ये ऑब्जेक्ट A डैश B डैश फोकस और उसके ऑप्टिकल सेंटर के बीच में है. दिस आई पीस विल मेक इट्स फाइनल इमेज हेयर एट A डबल डैश B डबल डैश. We adjust the eyepiece in such a way that this final image is made at 25 centimeter, that is at the least distance of distinct vision. This is the case when the final image is at least distance of distinct vision. Now again the question arises about the magnifying power. What is magnifying power? Again the same definition, angle subtended by the image on the eyes or eyepiece, as eye or eyepiece are very close to each other, upon angle subtended by the object on the eye or objective. Because for the heavenly bodies, whether we take eye or objective lens, both are nearly at the same distance. So this is the ray which is coming from the object which is at infinity, and this ray is making angle alpha with the principal axis, and it means at the objective. And this is the final image, it is making angle beta at the eyepiece, and that's why we take m is equal to beta by alpha, or it's nearly equal to tan beta upon tan alpha. So this for finding the tan beta, we take this small triangle A dash B dash C2. तो tan बीटा किसके इक्वल हो जाएगा? A dash B dash upon B dash C2. If this is alpha, तो this is also alpha. तो tan alpha किसके इक्वल हो जाएगा? A dash B dash upon B dash C1. तो it comes that m is equal to tan beta upon tan alpha. So by putting those values, we get this expression B dash C1 upon B dash C2. What is B dash C1? It was the FO, focal length of objective, and B dash C2 is the distance of object from the eyepiece. And this is B dash C2. This is the distance of object from the eyepiece. This is taken as UE. U is the distance of object, but E is represented that this is the distance of object from the eyepiece. And that's why we take FO upon minus UE. Now for eyepiece, what is there? 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. This is our lens formula. And U किसके इक्वल है? माइनस UE. और V किसके इक्वल है? माइनस D, that is minus 25 सेंटीमीटर. और फोकल लेंथ FE. Putting the values, we get 1 upon UE equal to 1 upon FE plus 1 upon D. तो taking 1 upon FE common, तो we will get 1 plus FE upon D. So by putting the value of 1 upon UE in this equation, we get M is equal to FO upon minus FE into 1 plus FE upon D. तो नेगेटिव साइन इसका क्या इंडिकेट करता है? That final image is inverted. And what is the length of the telescope here? That is equal to the distance between the objective and eyepiece, and this is equal to B dash C1 plus B dash C2. So what is B dash C1? This is FO. What is B dash C2? This is UE. And hence the length of the telescope will be B dash C1 plus B dash C2 equal to FO plus UE. Now there is another type of the telescope also known as reflecting telescope. For reflection, mirrors are used, and for refraction, lenses are used. And in that case, this is the Cassegrainian telescope. And in Cassegrainian telescope, there are two mirrors used. One is objective and other is eyepiece. यहाँ पर ये eyepiece हम use करेंगे. And here objective. This is the concave mirror. And it gets the rays from infinitive, means parallel rays. They will meet at its focus, but before focus there is the convex lens also. यहाँ पर क्या है? Convex mirror, and this is the convex mirror, and it will reflect the rays here in the eyepiece. This is the eyepiece from where we are observing the object, which is at infinitive. And in this case, the final image is formed with the eyepiece, and the magnifying power is equal to, that is the focal length of objective upon focal length of eyepiece, and this is FO upon FE. And this is the Cassegrainian telescope. And what are the advantages of the reflecting type telescope? In the reflecting type telescopes, we use mirrors. They need grinding and polishing on one side, and final image is also much brighter because all the rays they gather at one point. And these telescopes are lighter than those refracting telescope because mirrors are lighter as compared to lenses. Thank you.